Hi and welcome to another sad day at Movies Suck. And today sucks so badly because I just read the news that maybe everyone knew this already, that they were thinking about getting J.J. Abrams to make another Superman film. How is this not the worst news of the year? This guy is like the death knell to everything he touches. You could take the greatest franchise ever made and destroy it by sticking this guy's name on it. Or worse, getting him involved in actually making anything or doing anything with it. The guy is just trash. It's the worst thing in the world. Absolutely horrible mess. I mean, it's bad enough with this rumour that Henry Cavill is going to be out as Superman, but to get J.J. Abrams to bring in someone else, or J.J. Abrams to direct a Superman film, this is just awful. I mean, I'm not against the idea of bringing in another younger Superman, maybe. But as far as I'm concerned, I think Henry Cavill is the right age to play Superman. He's got the right features, he's got the right look, he looks damn good as Superman. You just need a Batman that's basically the same sort of age. Maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit younger, who cares? But as long as they look about right. But this is just very sad news. It says, rumour indicates Henry Cavill is out as Superman, as J.J. Abrams will look to cast a younger actor. Maybe he's being forced to cast a younger actor, who knows? It'd be very, very sad if Henry Cavill is going to be gone as Superman, because he was actually one of the few things about those films that was actually pretty good. He made a good Superman. I'm not going to argue against that. It says, the rumour comes from Matt McGloin at Cosmic Book News, who writes, I've been told that Abrams will take on as Superman and Green Lantern first, and that he will recast a younger Superman. McGloin's source tells him that Superman can't be older than Batman. And apparently Robert Pattinson, who's going to be Batman, and don't get me started on Robert Pattinson as Batman. Oh dear God, it's bringing me back to my Twilight days. I'm thinking about Twilight again. That's bad enough as it is. I can't imagine why anyone thought that guy, what was his name from, that one in Twilight, he would make a perfect Batman, wouldn't he? And, okay, I've not seen him as Batman, maybe he will, but just the look of his face in my mind as Batman, it just makes me want to hurl. I'm very miserable about this whole thing. And if that's not bad enough, J.J. Abrams is going to be directing a Superman film. I mean, let's have a quick look over here at J.J. Abrams' directing history. Let's have a quick look at what he's done. Director, 15 credits on IMDb. He did a program called Felicity. Whatever. I might vaguely have seen it, possibly. But don't know. He directed a couple of episodes. And then you got Lost. Man, the mess that became. Took an idea that was very interesting and then just piled on as much shit as they could until it was completely covered in the shit and you couldn't see it anymore. And then they thought, there we go, we're done. And then Alias, whatever, never actually watched it, so I don't know, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I've had other people who have told me that Alias is good, but I don't know. I don't care. But let's get back to his films. Film directed Star Trek. You know, the remake of Star Trek that was a complete shit show and highlighted Kirk in the worst possible way. In a way that made us think, hang on, that's not Captain Kirk. And hang on, that's not really Spock. And what the fuck is Uhura doing there? She's a communications specialist. Anyway, I digress. Back to the films that he's directed. Super 8. Okay, I'll give him credit. Super 8 was actually an okay film. I didn't like it much. I thought it was overly long. I thought that the story wasn't very cohesive and it was kind of boring, but it was watchable. But then unfortunately you get to Star Trek Into Darkness. Oh my God. If anyone wants to see the best review possible on that one, go watch the Critical Drinkers review, because that's just about exactly on the money. I haven't reviewed it myself because then I'd have to watch it again, and I have a tendency to not want to review things I have to watch again if they were utter shit in the first place. And then you've got Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. You know, when I saw the Star Trek films, when they remade the Star Trek films, I thought to myself, hang on, These look more like Star Wars films. They have the look or the sensation of Star Wars films, but with Star Trek characters. It was a weird mix and it felt really, really wrong. And then they think, let's get him to actually make a Star Wars film. And he makes one of the worst possible things you can ever imagine. It was just utter crap. And I still can't imagine why they did it. They could have made a really good series, but they chose to make shit. And then, of course, he's got his name attached to The Rise of Skywalker, which, do we think that's going to be good? Does anyone think that's going to be good? Is everyone, like, sitting on the edge of their seats going, oh my god, I can't wait for that to come out? No, I really, really, really doubt it. Personally, I'm just sad that they're still screwing with Star Wars at this point. What I would like them to do is go, okay guys, sorry, we made a mistake. Let's just kick this stuff over here out the way, stick in that dumpster over there, set fire to it, and then we'll start again. Admittedly, we waited so long that Carrie Fisher is dead now, but the other guys are still here. We'll just use some old footage and we'll just try and paste it together, pretend she's there. It'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. We can use some of that footage from The Force Awakens and shit. It'll be okay. And I would be happy if they did that. But J.J. Abrams is just the kiss of death to anything he's involved with. And personally, I really don't want to see him doing any more damage. Because the guy just cannot help but destroy things. It is a really, really sad state of affairs. Rise of Skywalker, written by J.J. Abrams. It's like, oh god. And they had, as we saw in the other news story, they had 3 ready-to-go outlines from George Lucas about what they should do with these films, and they threw them all in the bin. So they had no input from George Lucas on the films that they were making, these Star Wars films. They had nothing to do with him. I mean, he made the prequels, and they were bad enough. Really. I mean, at the time, I thought, oh god, what the hell is this crap? But now, looking back on what they've done, at this point, you think to yourself, the prequels weren't that bad. Because we have a new low to measure them against. Well, as you can see, J.J. Abrams is out to destroy another franchise. Let's hope that Superman can survive it, or let's hope he gets taken off it. Wonders never cease. Sometimes good things happen. Not so much these days as far as films are concerned, but these things happen occasionally. We all get to hope for a better life, for something new, something different, something worthwhile. Not in Star Wars, unfortunately, but in other things, possibly. Maybe Superman won't be so bad. Maybe J.J. Abrams is capable of doing a Superman movie. Well, I'm afraid we're going to find out. I pity us. This is Movies Suck, signing out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side.